As you guys know, Benjamin got a ton of changes in the recent update. But one of the things I failed to realize with the Benjamin buff where marketplaces earn plus 12% income is this actually applies to the Monkey Wall Street and the end of round cash from it. So today we will be pairing Monkey Wall Street with the newly buffed Benjamin. Let's hop right into it. Alright, our first match with my man Benjamin is with the strategy Dartling, Super Monkey, and Banana Farm on the map Castle Ruins. And of course we will start with the good old Dartling here. Now opponent brought Adora, and their name is I Love Late Game, so you know what that means, guys. This guy's probably going some sort of Super Monkey, Adora, Village, late game, some weird strategy like that. And I'll probably have to get aggressive, but the nice part is, now that Benjamin buffs the Monkey Wall Street income, that will be able to fund my aggression, and could be pretty interesting. We'll get Benjamin down right around here, though. Heli, okay, so Heli, Adora. That's interesting. I guess I can send some spaced greens their way. We were able to get Ben round 1, which is what we like to see. And we'll get our farmer and our balloon bot down here as well. Perfect. They're gonna need to buy quad darts on their heli to defend green balloons, I think. This will start to overrun them slowly but surely. And I will need to buy powerful darts on my Dartling. Pierce W. Morgan has overtaken the leaderboard. How dare you do that, Pierce? That's kind of rude. No cap. Alright, yellow balloons. We force the quad darts on their end. That actually should be able to defend yellows. So I'm just gonna switch over to red balloon eco, because red balloon eco is technically better just for money making. If I'm not trying to force more defense on their end, it's the better send. And they are sending me group blues, which leads me to believe they've got that eco loadout that I was thinking. Some sort of Super Monkey, Adora, Heli eco loadout. Probably Heli Alchemist Super Monkey is my current anticipation of their strategy. That's my current guess if I had to think of one. Farm down here though, perfect. We're good. Round 4, we'll send some pink balloons. And then round 5, my opponent's gonna need to buy a lot of defense. Right now, their Heli and Adora combination we absolutely ran through by white balloons, so we'll have to see what they opt for. Now on my end, I am just going to greed for some farm upgrades, because why not? They've got Benjamin ability to kind of bail me out for round 5 defense 2. They use Adora's level 3 ability, okay. Are they going for a whole Razor Rotors for round 5? That's what it looks like, because I think they just bought... Yeah, they did get whole Razor Rotors up. Okay, well, that's going to defend round 5 easily, but that's also pretty expensive for round 5 defense. Let's go Benjamin ability here. And now I can get faster barrel spin up. We're good, we're good. Didn't even leak too badly there, but I'll probably leak a little bit more because these greens and white balloons are going to be layered on me. Low key. Actually, wait. No, we didn't even really leak against that either. All is good. Send some black balloons their way. And then I am going to need a second Dartling on my end, because one Dartling does not hold grouped or spaced black balloons if you have Benjamin as your hero. So we need 2. That's good. They're sending me reds. Okay, so they're trying to layer some balloons on me. I'm going to target the Dartlings downwards a little bit to stop the layering. They're trying to layer going into round 7, but I think this is actually a bad decision from them, because what they've done is pretty much made so they can send less yellow balloons my way. In the effort of layering, they've actually made their round 7 yellow rush less effective, if that makes sense. That's just my guess. Second farm upgraded. We're good. Yeah, the yellows did nothing. All is fine. They're sending me more yellows. We're going to upgrade the second Dartling to faster barrel spin, because that's going to be the Hydropods later. Now this yellow rush actually might do something, as they waited quite a bit to send it. I think I'm fine here, actually. Don't panic, don't panic. We're good. Not a problem. To go for a third farm, or is that too greedy? It's probably too greedy. Especially if they send me Zebras round 9. If they send Zebras round 9, I need to get that Hydropods up. They're actually sending regions, okay. So we'll use Benjamin level 3 ability. That's going to allow me to defend long enough to save up for the HRP. Oh, look at this. This is perfect. They're trying to layer on me too. Send me some more region Zebras, bro. Yes, yes. Wait on getting defense. Send more region Zebras. Balloon boost as well. Oh my gosh. Guys, I had money all along for that Hydropods. I just wanted to wait as long as possible to make them spend... Okay. No, you're not pulling off a village play. They're dead round 11. Especially because it just sent me a million region Zebras. I'm not letting you get away with that, brother. You're dead. Or you've got tower boost and use a door ability, and then you're dead around 13. But yeah, basically I had enough money that entire time to get Hydropods for the second region Zebra Rush. I just waited to do it. So then my opponent wasted even more cash on sending me the region Zebras, and then doesn't have as much to defend. So yeah, there's no way this guy defends a round 13 all out. I don't think it's possible. Unless they've got like a secret tack shooter as their third tower or something. Nope, not even close. Let's go to the next one. Let's get it. Alright, our next match with good old Benjamin's against Chippy, who actually has a top 3 badge. I think that's from a previous season as well. I don't remember like what season we're on. But Cobra Command. This is an interesting map because it's not the best Dartling map, but like what else would I pair with Benjamin? I feel like Benjamin doesn't really pair well with other things besides Dartling. Yeah, we'll run it. An opponent brought Oben, yeah, so it's going to be Druid from them, which is kind of expected if you're bringing Oben. We'll start with the Dartling on my end though. Perfect, and then we will get Benjamin round 1, of course, as well. They're hitting me with that emoji, which I don't really know, or not emoji, emote, which I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. So it's definitely not the best Druid sub-farm map either. You don't really see people running Druid sub-farm on this map because the water spot's not very good for submarine spots. The Druid location, I guess the Druid location is decent, but we'll see. Kind of a bad map for both of our loadouts in a way. We'll see who ends up coming out on top, though. They end up getting the 102 Druid on their end, so that's good. They're actually balloon boosting and button pressing on me. That's fine. I'm just going to get this crosspath on it. We're good. Actually, that's probably a bad play. Normally, you want to get the bottom crosspath on your Dartling early. I want to get the middle crosspath there so I didn't leak as much because the middle crosspath is cheaper than the bottom crosspath. But now I'm going to leak. I don't know. I think what I'll do is just not get an early farm. We're just going to say, screw the early farm. I'll go for a little more eco early. And I'll just start with a 0-2 Dartling before my first farm. That's how I'll play it. Because I ended up starting with the middle crosspath Dartling, which is going to get overrun. As you can see, it's starting to struggle against yellow Bloons. But the advantage of doing this is if I went for the bottom crosspath Dartling, I would have needed a tower boost round 3. And I saved myself a tower boost this way. Which definitely is good. So we like to save tower boosts. Alright, we'll send them pink balloons now. They got their farm down, nicely done. And then next round, they'll need to get lightning on their Druid. So we'll make sure to force that. Lightning on their Druid should be a pretty easy force for us. Send them white balloons. And we will get up my first farm here. There's the lightning bot, perfect. Alright, so we delayed our first farm quite a bit, but we delayed our first farm while saving ourselves a tower boost, and my opponent used a button press at the same time, so they spent some money on a button press too. So it wasn't even that bad of a start. The main thing that's kind of bad for me is I am at 40 lives, which is not really what you want, but it's what we got, you know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. I definitely need to get second Dartling down here, though, because our Dartling is struggling low-key. Second Dartling has been placed. We're good. All is fine. Upgrade the farm. They stopped sending me balloons. Okay. I think that's because I've played against this player before, and what they do is they go for a super early bank, typically. So I think that's what my opponent's doing. They're trying to get like around 8 bank. Which can be a decent play sometimes. It really depends on the matchup and everything. I personally don't like going for the early bank. I definitely can't with Dartling as well. Dartling has a little bit less early game greed. But that's what they are going to do, I'd imagine. That's why they're playing like this, yeah. You can see they're preparing to sell their farm. Early bank at the cost of losing a bunch of eco. And stunting your... and not forcing as much defense on the opponents in because you're going to be sending less rushes early game. So there's advantages and disadvantages to it, of course. It looks like it's Mortar, actually. Okay, well, Mortar makes more sense, I'll be honest. Mortar makes more sense if you're going for the early bank play, and it's on this map. I don't know why I thought Submarine. Mortar definitely is a better play. Yeah, there's the lead balloons coming in, as expected. HRP here in a second. Can I end the round? Perfect. HRP has been bought, so we like to see. And I guess we will get up this upgraded and go for an early bank on my end. We didn't get to showcase the Monkey Wall Street last match. I kind of doubt we'll be able to showcase it this match either because I've got a feeling this guy's gonna get really aggressive at me. But we'll definitely showcase it this video, so don't worry about that. Perfect. Alright. Are they rushing me? Question of the day. Right now, it doesn't even look like it. Interesting. I thought I'd get rushed pretty hard, to be honest. That was my expectation when they went for the early bank. I thought I'd be getting rushed non-stop. Let's get second Dartling down here. Don't play it a little bit safe. A little bit of lag coming in, too. What's going on there? Interesting. They get shell shock on their side. Look at the, like, this guy built all this defense up without me sending a single rush at them. That's really good for me. Chippy has pre-built so much defense. Signal Flare, Shell Shock, and a 203 Druid. That's not cheap, guys. That's not cheap. And I didn't have to send a single rush to get it out of them. Alright, second plantation on my end. Wait, why am I going for plantations? What am I doing? I should be going for marketplaces. I have Benjamin. I'm gonna facepalm myself. I'm gonna facepalm myself for that one. I'm stupid. Plantations, marketplaces are literally better if you have Benjamin in your strategy now. Yeah. Well then, it's just force of habit, guys. It's force of habit because the meta is plantations, but with Benjamin, the meta is different. All right, sell this. Another bank here, perfect. Feeling pretty comfortable farming wise. I think we're in a really good position with that. Okay, they got another bank on there, and I think they cashed out their bank for that. They got 2 more banks on there, and that's fine. But all 3 banks are completely empty, which is a good thing for me. All 3 of their banks are completely empty. So it might seem like I'm in a bad position based on like the farming and stuff, but I think I'm actually in a pretty good spot. We'll stop at 800 eco. That's a solid amount. How much is in here? 10k. Okay. Bank caps out at 14k. Would it cap out at the end of this round? I'm not sure. I don't want to overflow. I think it'd be pretty close. I need 8k for it though. So it's like, do I get that income? If I get 1 more eco boost, I get it. I think I get it. Can my Benjamin affect this? With the thing? Can my Benjamin please hit the Moab with the thing? Why did the Benjamin just not throw the Trojan? I don't understand, bro. Like, the Moab was just alone on the screen for like 30 seconds. Where's the Trojan? Is it randomized? It didn't throw at all. I know I shouldn't rely on that to defend, but that was kind of crazy. Balloon Trojan, every few seconds throws a Trojan software virus on a random balloon. Maybe I just threw it on a randomized balloon. I don't know. I'm never relying on that again. That was awful. I'm pretty salty about that. I'm not even gonna lie. I guess I'm never gonna rely on the Balloon Trojan to throw on mobs again because it's completely randomized. How, like, when it throws or what it throws on. So you can't rely on that. But the reason why I was trying to rely on it was because if it just threw on the first mob, I could have defended that rush so much cheaper than before and like saved my abilities and stuff for the second fortified mob, which was my plan. So I was just like waiting to pop down the mob layer because I didn't want to pop it into ceramics before the Balloon Trojan would throw on it. That was my entire plan with the defense. It just didn't end up happening. So it is what it is. Either way, next match here we're on Star, and I had to change up the strategy a little bit. I switched out Dartling for Submarine just because, I don't know, I've gotten a lot of Super Monkey Dartling farm recently. Why not switch out Sub? Sub could work with the strategy too, I think. Sub is also a military sacrifice for late game, so there's definitely some benefits to this tower over Dartling. Now, opponents starting with Tac and Science Gwendolyn missed Towlette. We'll have to wait and see what they're actually running, though. That's actually funny, though, because thinking back to that last game, I wonder if I would for marketplaces instead of plantations. I actually would have had a little bit more cash and probably could have afforded more defense just straight away for that rush, and maybe I wouldn't have even struggled despite not having the Trojan available. So this time around, let's make sure not to make that same mistake in regards to going for plantations. That would be really bad. We will not make the same mistake twice. Alright, let's get our first farm down here. Now, Submarine start is kind of weird with Benjamin. I'm not sure exactly how we want to play this. We'll just keep it on last for now. We are going to leak slowly but surely. I think the prime sub spot is actually slightly lower than where I placed mine, because then if you have it slightly lower on last targeting, and it hits the balloons in the intersection. Where my spot on last targeting, it does not hit the balloons in the intersection. So I don't know how that's going to end up playing out. That's what I'm saying. All right, green balloons incoming. They got a glue gunner in there, and we're just going to use Benjamin's ability real quick to defend the greens early, and then I guess we'll get triple guns up afterwards. Submarine also has 1 base damage, so the Benjamin ability does go pretty hard on it. Triple guns has been bought. Yeah, I can see balloons still sneak through on last targeting. I think if I had the better sub spot, though, that would not happen. So Tac Lu, Science Win, it's definitely Tac Lu Village from them, which actually is going to be a really hard strategy to beat. Because with Science Win and the thing with Tac Lu Village as well, I haven't really talked about this in my previous videos, Glue Gunner is actually bugged right now. the Glue Storm adds 3 bonus damage instead of 2 bonus damage like it's supposed to. So late game, their strategy gets 5 extra bonus damage from the Glue Storm, which is absolutely ridiculous. And that 1 extra damage does make a big difference when you have stuff like overdrives with low base damage. Alright, so use this ability. And then first targeting, we're good. We'll just tower boost this. We're fine. I guess Submarine still has the same issue that Dartling has with Benjamin, where early game is still kind of a struggle, low-key. But we ended up defending all of it. The second Submarine's probably just going to be a reactor, I'd imagine. So we could get the bottom crosspath on this one. Right now, though, it looks like Miss Talette has completely stopped the eco game. So that's interesting. We'll go for more farm upgrades. There's the village incoming. Okay. They're getting discount village. Yeah. Pretty standard stuff over there. I wonder if armor piercing darts is worth. I have seen a lot of people using this early game over getting the reactor. And it's actually pretty much the same price. Like, I'm going to need the submerged support obviously anyways for camo detection. But is armor piercing darts for 2800 or the reactor for 2800 a better use of my money? I'm not entirely sure. Let's get this to heat tip darts though, because I need lead popping power in the form of that. They aren't rushing me right now. Might as well get a bank up, right? Also, what is going on their end? 2 glue gunners, 2 villages? What the heck? Let's force some defense on their side. Another village? I really don't know what I'm witnessing here. I guess armor piercing darts might be better because with the reactor you want to buy crosspath as well, so it's technically more than 2800 if you spend the money like that. I need to force a glue hose on their end though. What? I don't understand. Like, what is this? 3 villages and you don't buy glue hose? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, I think I was wrong actually with my submarine placement thing I was talking about with the first star game, because I placed the submarine farther back this time around and had a lot more issues early game. I ended up needing to go for a second airburst darts to not die. You can see I'm down to 11 lives here, so yeah, definitely not the early game I was looking for. We'll get armor piercing darts up against this though. We'll try the armor piercing darts route and see how it ends up playing out for us. And opponents go and attack Ice Farm, which is an interesting loadout for sure. I guess we can force some defense on their end here. Send some white balloons their way. See what this does. Force a cryo cannon, I'll take that. Does that pop camel zebras? Or camel whites? Let's see. I don't know. Okay, it does. Yeah, Pat gives that popping power. I forgot if it did or not. Fair enough. And this should be pretty solid. I actually don't have that popping power right now, but my opponent does not know that, so there's no reason to buy heat tip darts right now. Oh, and now there's a reason to buy it. Is this solo? Ability? Okay, with ability it does, but now I'm like dead on downtime, aren't I? We'll go for the bank as well because I'm crazy. They actually did not rush me on downtime, thankfully. If they send me another rush, I can just get Bloontonium Reactor and I'll be solid. But right now it's looking like, no, they actually allow me to greed for the bank. I'll take it. Okay. Hopefully this is the match I can showcase the Monkey Wall Street on, because that's what I've been wanting to do, guys. I just haven't gotten the chance to yet. Okay, wait a second. They're sending me that. I should be fine against this. Yep. That's actually a pretty solid pairing. Bloontonium Reactor and Arm Piercing Darts is solid. Probably better to keep Arm Piercing Darts on strong, though, so the layer skipping can come into action, as this does 3 damage. Okay, so when do I want to get Monkey Wall Street? How do I want to play this out? I think my plan is to get IMF alone on this, and cash out an IMF alone ability into an early Wall Street. So we'll stop our eco right here. We'll be done ecoing right now. And I guess I'll get a marketplace on my end. And the nice part about this combo too is it actually can defend Moabs as well, as the Arm Piercing Darts has a lot of Moab class damage. I'm totally fine taking this late too, because Tac Ice Farm isn't super great late. It lacks Pierce late game, so you can send tight ZMGs against it, which are normally pretty effective. Alright, so there's about 6k in the bank right now. They actually sold their Blade Shooter, that's fine. Right now it's not looking like they're rushing me at all. I guess we'll save straight for the Central Market is probably our best plan. I might need to get IMF alone before Central Market though, depending on how much this bank cooks up. Because I don't want it to overflow, obviously. We'll see. Are they sending me any Moabs? Right now it looks like no. I could sell a marketplace in the Central Market. Is that a play? Let's do that. And that way I can still afford this IMF alone in time, I think. Alright, fortified Moab incoming. Oh, Benjamin actually hit it this time. Okay, well now this should not be a problem for us. Tower boost this. If Benjamin hits it with the ability, then like we're so good against the Moabs. Yeah. It's the cases where Benjamin doesn't that things get scary. Like our Cobra Command game, for example. In the Cobra Command game, we gave Benjamin so much more time as well to throw the Trojan on it. I feel like, I don't know. I'm still thinking back to that. I'm still salty about it. 46k is how much we need for the Wall Street, though. Which means I'll definitely need I'll need a full cash out with 6k on hand. Because we had 20k from the cash out, 20k from the I'm a Flown ability, and then 6k on hand, and we'll be able to buy it. Okay. That's the plan. I guess I get this up. Let's use, wait. After this round concludes, I should be able to get it pretty easily. I'm trying to figure out the best way to deal with this. Maybe a ballistic missile as well? We're good against that. That actually defended really easily. Ability, Wall Street, perfect. Let's use this ability. In case they send me a rush, I can downgrade it. I definitely overreacted it. I don't think I needed the ballistic missile if I was using Benjamin level 3 ability for the insides. We kind of shredded that BFB stuff. Alright, so this Monkey Wall Street should give me over 11k at the end of this round. Let's see. Come on. 11.8k. That's fantastic. Okay. We'd love to see that. It didn't actually give me 11.8k because I am in debt right now, but you get the point. And we'll definitely want to get a Nomics as well here. So we're about to pay off the debt. So what I can do here, after I pay off the debt, I can use this I'm a Flown ability, sell the I'm a Flown, and get a Nomics on the cheaper I'm a Flown. Because we want the Nomics on the one with the bottom crosspath. The initial one had the top crosspath. So here's how we do it. Okay, wait, this I'm a Flown ability is actually available, but this one's not. How long does this ability take to come back? Holy cow. That's actually quite the time frame. They got their Nomics up, so nicely done there. But even if I get the Nomics up somewhat late, still 2 5th-tier farms in round 24, round 25 is pretty good pacing. Maybe waiting wasn't the best play though, because this ability is taking forever. Oh my lord. If they send me tight mobs, we can get Super Monkey down, by the way. We haven't used Super Monkey yet. Okay. Get that up. Collect. I'm a Flown. Sell. Up. Perfect. Feeling pretty comfortable here. ZMGs. Okay. Against Super Monkey. Not against Super Monkey. Well, I guess it's against Super Monkey, but against Submarine is the more surprising part of it. ZMGs against Submarine is weird. Benjamin ability this. We're good. Not a problem. Sell you. Ability. Not a problem. Oh crap. Oh crap. We're good, we're good. I'm not gonna choke against DTs there. Things got scary for a second, I'm not gonna lie. That DT kind of caught me off guard. This guy's getting aggressive. I think they saw I got Super Monkey in my loadout and they're like, okay, I've gotta rush them. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of too late, in my opinion. I've already got solid enough farms where I can get some pretty solid late game defense. This Monkey Wall Street has already made me 92k. That's kind of ridiculous. I guess I can keep this Sun Avatar around because this can be a Sun Temple later. And I have Military Sacrifice, obviously, so that's fantastic. Banana Central. They got their Banana Central as well. So we're up a whole Monkey Wall Street here. We're just up a Monkey Wall Street. That's great. I fit that. Oh my gosh, I fit the 4th farm. Let's go. Look at these farm placements. Now, this is going to be a Sun Temple, as I said earlier, so I want to have a support sacrifice in it, which will just be a BRF. And I need to get military and magic as well. So I guess we can prepare magic next. Which the best way to get a magic sacrifice, from my experience, is a 203 Dark Knight and an unupgraded Super Monkey. And then for military, I guess I can do 2 of these. That's 8k of cell power, so I need a little bit more. That's enough. You need 10.5k of total cell power to get the sacrifice. You need 15k to sacrifice. So 10.5k of selling is 15k. if that makes sense. Alright, so are they gonna rush me? Question of the day. Right now it's actually looking like the answer to that's no. Wow, okay. I guess I can get more farms. I want them outside of the range of the sun avatar, obviously. All is good. I forgot that Benjamin also gets buffed by the banana central now, so that's a pretty interesting thing. A noteworthy thing, I guess. Let's just get the sun temple up, I think. Let's just do it. All of these subs are in the range, by the way, right? Yeah, everything's in the range. Perfect. Just so then I can actually get farms over here without having to worry about the sacrifices and whatnot. And the farms are somewhat cheaper too, due to the temple buff. Alright, so when do I want to rush them? Titan CMGs are absolutely deadly against attack ice farm. And they do have the life advantage, so I do technically need to rush at some point. But I'll wait till I actually get a solid amount of money to rush, because right now I don't have that much cash, as I just built a temple. Alright, well first of all, let's see if we can defend anything. I'm going to send them a fortified bad, which shouldn't be that hard for them to defend if they just get super brittle and some overdrives on their end. I'm just kind of seeing if I can incite a counter rush from them. That's my first guess. They get Esprit up, fair enough. Or are they going to counter me? It looks like the answer to my question is no, unfortunately. They're going to try to defend. Okay. Well, it's definitely a mistake. I mean, even if they try to defend, even if they try to rush me, I don't think Rimu is winning this game either way. But I would have liked to defend something. Either way, I'm sorry. I'm going to hit you with the good luck, because they will need it for sure. Even with Inferno Ring, even with Super Maelstrom, even with a bunch of overdrives, you don't defend these Titan CMGs. They just, you don't have the Pierce for it. Inferno Ring doesn't have the time to deal with all of them. This is pretty much always a for sure kill against Attack Ice Farm, if you get enough money to send them. Okay, that actually had 30k for a while. I don't know how long that had it for, but we'll send that. Alright, they're countering me. Let's get a couple Sun Avatars on our end. Let's use this ability, sell you. Send them more ZMGs. Yeah, it looks like they're not even close. I can still send them. I should keep enough defense on my side, basically, to defend DT counter, which I'm pretty sure I have more than enough here. GG. That was a good one to end it off on. Let me know your thoughts down below on Benjamin buffing the Monkey Wall Street. I think it's pretty insane. I mean, Monkey Wall Street definitely carried my income there. I'm like out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.